As you've clicked on this video, I'm going to assume that you've asked yourself, should I quit playing video games? There's a good chance that video games may have tilted onto the side of detrimental rather than beneficial in your life. Firstly, having the self-awareness to admit that there may be an issue is commendable, and the first step towards addressing the influence and impact gaming is having on you. Video games are a tool. They contain no positive or negative elements. Like everything, it is the way they are used by the individual that causes the outcome, good or bad. You have already identified the what in this paradigm. Video games are causing a negative effect on you. Whether gaming is affecting your lifestyle, well-being, behaviour or emotions, knowing these outcomes will be of no benefit until you understand why you're feeling the way you are. Here are some ways to try to understand yourself and your relationship with gaming more closely. Become the watcher of your own mind. Becoming the watcher of your own mind essentially means becoming more self-aware, present, and taking a second to reflect on the reasons why you behave and react to situations, especially the negative ones. Is there a particular scenario or mindset that you experience that leads you to game excessively? Are there certain triggers, such as environmental stressors, such as work and school, interactions or exchanges with others that result in negative emotions or attack your self-worth, for example relationships, friends, people of influence, or any other influences that cause you to seek escapism and refuge in the form of immersing yourself in a virtual world? Identifying these potential triggers will help you develop a deeper understanding of yourself and those negative automatic responses that are being brought to the forefront of your mind. This practice of becoming the watcher doesn't need to start and end with the video games. It's a valuable practice that can be applied to any aspect of your life. Reflective practice can be difficult at first. Try writing down your thoughts, revelations, or talk them out loud to yourself or to someone supportive. Now that you're on the pathway of identifying the cause or causes behind the effect, you may be wondering about the severity of your situation and what steps you should take next. Let's begin with the idea of quitting. If you find yourself experiencing the following difficulties, it may be time to log off for good. 1. A lack of or no self-control over your game time, and previous attempts to reduce gaming have failed. 2. Excessive gaming has impacted your physical health, such as becoming physically inactive, engaging in poor nutrition and sleep hygiene routines. 3. Gaming has negatively affected your mental health and well-being. Perhaps you're experiencing anxiety, depression, mood swings, irritability, and a reliance on relieving negative emotions such as hopelessness or guilt through gaming. 4. Gaming has negatively impacted your social connections and activities. You spend a significantly reduced amount of time interacting with friends or family and have given up your other hobbies altogether. If you find yourself displaying either one or multiple of these behaviours, going cold turkey is one solution. However, if you don't want to lose your favourite hobby, there are many other things you could do to regain control over your gaming habits and, more importantly, your life, without resorting to the nuclear option. Examples include monitoring and regulating your time. Structure and routine are integral when attempting to change your behaviour. Allocate a time window for playing. Record the amount of time you currently play and then look to reduce it week on week until you're happy with the amount of time you're spending. I would also suggest prioritising your essential activities before your game time slot. Complete your work, any homework, chores, cooking, cleaning and self-care before you play. Once all the necessities of life are complete, you'll find yourself enjoying your gaming hours even more guilt-free. Explore other hobbies. The aspects of gaming that attract users, such as a sense of achievement, problem-solving, acknowledgement of skill, progression and many others, are also the foundations of numerous recreational activities. Finding a new hobby can give you that satisfaction you get from playing, whilst also potentially increasing your physical activity, social interactions and skill development, depending on the activity you've chosen. Try to adopt a more simpler approach. Online gaming, like gambling and social media, produces chemical responses in the brain. Engaging in activities like reading that aren't designed to stimulate the same kind of responses is a good way to keep yourself busy whilst trying to transition away from gaming so much, whilst also continuing to develop yourself. Give it 2 weeks. Try picking up a book and reading instead of turning to social media or playing a video game. If after 2 weeks you don't feel better, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Changing your own behaviour can be a lonely and exhausting process. The motivation to do it needs to come from within. Attempting to change yourself because of external influences usually results in a relapse. However, this doesn't mean you have to go it alone. Include friends and family in the process. Ask them if there's anything they'd like to change and support each other throughout the process. If you are going cold turkey altogether, having an extra set of eyes to keep tabs on you and support you could help, especially if you are experiencing withdrawal from gaming. Realising the premise of your relationship with the video games is the first stage of making a positive change. Understanding the reasons why you've become reliant on games is the second. Once you understand the why factor, the next course of action will be entirely up to you. If you want support and help throughout this process, you can always speak to us. Our network of gamers have gone through similar experiences and provide a supportive community to help other gamers with their own struggles. Head over to www.gamersversusdepression.org for more.